No, we're gonna go. I want to deal with this the other story.
Okay, let's do it, man.
Let's go,
Okay,
Stat.
so let's deal with the other story. It seems like Gilbert Arenas had some words for y'all. There's a clip, and I promise y'all I'm not reaching. Y'all have been tagging me in this. I wanted Cam and Mace's reaction. He didn't at y'all specifically, but he was talking about the word pause and saying if you have to bring that up all the time, it's kind of sketchy if that's what you're thinking about all the time. And this is just coincidentally after y'all did, make some comments about Gil and the Saucy Santana comments. So, after seeing the video, what do you guys have to say in response?
Gilbert. Let me put this disclaimer out there, right?
I like when you start with the disclaimer.
When I come with the disclaimer.
Let me go first.
I'm about to go
Let me just say something real quick. I can say, because I have some things to say too, but when Mace goes disclaimer, let me just put this out here real quick for transparency before we say what we want to say, because I know when the disclaimer's coming, pause, I like to say where it's going to go. But in all transparency, to be totally honest with you, and not necessarily Mace was in the room, but I did call Gilbert Arenas for a lot of information prior to getting this deal with Underdog Fantasy. Called him for podcasts, not saying guidance, just learning the game. A lot of people don't like to share information in this space, and Gil was pretty much an open book. He told me like what kind of money could be expected, or like, clicks, so how to get money from subs. Gil gave me a lot of information. I was calling him like twice a week.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Gil, so he really helped me, and Mace helped me execute the deal. But I don't want to say and act like Gil didn't have a part in us making the decision. With that being said, let's do it. That's
Gil. If he done all that for you, I'm gonna take a different approach.
No.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get that out the way.
It was good you said that, then.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because I was gonna lead with, I'm nothing like what I look like. If you heard of Kaiser Sauce, don't believe nothing of what it looks like. I'm really not the one, but since Cam said that.
No, because I'm going to say some things. But,
well, I'm going to let you do that because I don't want to injure the friendship.
No, listen.
I thank you, Gilbert, for all of the things you've done. Every time you got on the phone with Killer, every time you got on the phone with me, I appreciate that. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm the type of guy I get you back 20 years later, so.
Yeah, you're vindictive.
Yeah. This is not the guy to do it unless you really are thinking about, watching over your neck for the next 20 years. I'll show up on your Christmas, But Cam said you're good, so you're good with me, Gil. It's no harm, no foul. I'm gonna let you handle it,
Listen, man, and I really don't, and this is kind of a strange space for me because I never met Gil in person, but I really like his podcast and what he's doing. And like I said, I don't take any sharing of knowledge for granted, especially when it leads to what it led to. So I'm not going to do pause what I usually.
Yeah, thank you, Gil. Thank you, Gilbert.
Yeah, what I really would do. But just give you some back history real quick, Gil. The pause game, or what we don't say on the show. It started in Harlem, or we found out about it in Harlem. We didn't invent the game.
Yeah.
We grew up with it since we was about 13 years old. You see Dame Dash's interviews, he can't even stop saying it. Like it's embedded in some people's heads. So us growing up in Harlem and then going to school on the east side of Harlem where it kind of started at, it's kind of embedded, not in every scenario, but for the show. And then what happened is once we started doing the show, when we don't say pause, niggas is coming at us. They tagging Mace. How you let Cam slide?
Let Cam go on that.
When I say so, how you let Mace get away with this? So it's kind of been incorporated with the show. So that's the pause portion of the show. Like There's nothing suspect about us. It's nothing like that. It's just us growing up in Harlem, and it was part of the culture. As you can see, it's been part of the culture for years. You know, Lil Wayne says it. You know, they say something different that we don't say anymore on the show. Kanye says it. It's part of. We've made it part of the culture. So I just wanted to give a backstory on that. It isn't like you got to question us or think that anything else like that. And I really, and all jokes aside, I consider you a friend. So when I'm doing this, even like when you said what you said, to me, I'm taking it as my second cousin at the family reunion, retaliating what I said. So that's how I take it. But I don't think you can really compare us saying pause to you looking at a nigga twerking and talking about a good show is a good show, and then pull your money out and be like, woo, and then say, it looked better than Meg Thee Stallion to me. If you compare pause to that.
You said better than Megan?
Yes, he said he doesn't know who he'd be throwing his dollars to, Meg or Saucy.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Gloves are
So, I'm trying to handle it delicately because I fuck with Gil. I fuck with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But if we doing a comparison of us saying pause to saying a good show is a good show, I don't know who I would throw my money at. Megan Thee Stallion, a Saucy, and then pull some money out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that was a good battle, Gil. If you want to come back with something else, then we do it again later, because there's no way in the world, just me personally, no disrespect, because I fuck with Sauce too, not on that level. Not on that level. I respect that niggas ain't hiding. To me, and not to dive into this topic, but I respect people who's openly, if it's gay, whatever they are. I respect that more than being a secret. So when I say I respect it, it's no hiding. They're letting you know what you are, what they are. They're gay and they have a problem with that. And I respect that more than anything. I don't have a problem with gay people, LGBTQ, whatever. I don't like when people disguise it. I have a problem with that. I really do, to be totally honest with you. If you, this 2024, be who you need to be. But I just don't like people hiding who they are. So I have mad respect for Saucy. But if you can, I don't want to see him twerk. And he wouldn't get $1 from me in no club or no room or anything. Actually, I was pretty perturbed about the situation, to be totally honest with you. But gonna be light about it, pause. I'm gonna be cool, because like I said, I fuck with Gil. But when I seen it, he's like, you know, when I don't know if you seen the video, Murder, he was like, you making me question you when you say pause. Yeah. So just let me ask you, Stat, you're a female, would you question, and not saying you don't know us, if you're just looking at two guys on the screen, and somebody be like, pause, whatever, and then you be like, God damn, good show's a good show, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who would get my money, Meg Thee Stallion or Saucy. What would you think?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna be honest about it. Yeah, no, I thought you were gonna take the corporate answer, because I was gonna say, like, shout out to Gil for giving y'all the knowledge that he gave y'all, but like, I don't know, Gil, what you said, that's not nobody's fault that you said that you like watching Saucy Santana twerk. So that's on you. Yeah, like, don't blame.
Get that nigga camr'on.
No, I'm just saying, like,
get a bonus. Get a bonus.
I'm just saying, you can't be mad at nobody else but yourself, because you said that you like to watch Saucy twerk. That clip went viral. You probably didn't expect it to go viral. It's everywhere. And now Saucy Santana coming for you. And you can't be mad at nobody but yourself if that's not what you wanted. Now, if that is what you wanted, shout out to you for shooting your shot, because that's what it looked like. That's what it looks like. That's it.
Okay, Stat, you getting a raise this week, Stat. You getting a raise this week, Stat.
That's just bad. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, and then all right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk now.